Country music single Michael Ray also joining us. What's in the cup this morning?
I'll be honest with y'all, I have no idea. This is what happens in Nashville. Very few cities wake up and start drinking, and it just happens here. It's a drinking town with a music problem.
This is also it looks like a very sunrise type concoction.
Yeah, well, that's how they fool you here.
It
You know what I
looks-
mean? They
it
make
looks
it look
delicious,
like
right?
it is actually great. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's it's what
Get a
Old
boost.
Smoky does. Old Smoky, they found a way to make moonshine healthy in the morning.
They did. That's the goal here
That's
for
it.
Can
for,
we get
for
three
them,
more
for
of
our
these
show.
up here too, by the way, please?
People are starting to
For
fill in
whoever made
here.
this for Michael?
At 6th and Peabody, we have drink specials for you and some swag and everything going on down here at 6th and Peabody. So I know that you are born and raised in Florida. You're a Gators fan?
I am. Orange and blue, baby. I know Hannah Dasher was up here earlier talking smack about,
That's right.
about Georgia.
There
but
she
we,
is
we
right
Next
coming
week.
for him. We coming for him. Listen, you never seen a dog beat a gator. Unless it's in football, I guess.
So last week in that LSU game, little rough.
Yeah, it was a hard one to see. I really thought we were coming back strong, and then, man, LSU just got such a great team. It was a good game. I thought that we were coming back on that third quarter, and then, I talked a little smack too soon to some friends, and then they came back and beat us. So.
Do you think that Hannah just is constantly in that state? Like when I see the hair and everything, I'm like, this is impressive that this is this early. She was in Lexington, Kentucky last night at a show, and she said she slept 3 hours, and she was here with us, and she's ready to go.
Here's what I love about
I mean, it's amazing to witness
Hannah
that.
Dasher is your generation Dolly Parton. I've never seen her not look like a superstar. I've seen her. We've hung out. I've seen her late night. Early mornings like this, always on, and always makes me feel like I'm underdressed. But she's a superstar.
I need to get some hair tips. I
Well,
don't know
you
how
look
to get that height.
appropriate for 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Right? Like I mean, I feel like this is
I don't
what
know if that's that
most
compliment
people.
right
People watching us right now probably look like. But you know what I mean? Like you're gonna have a ball cap on, a t-shirt.
Yeah,
Like that's
yeah,
so
it should be.
appropriate.
Yeah, absolutely. No, she's the best, man. But we only talk smack to each other once a year, and that's next weekend. So.
Nice.
We're headed to that game next weekend in Jacksonville.
Are y'all going?
We are.
We played.
We
there.
still call it the cocktail party, by the way.
I played there about 5 years ago, and it was Florida Georgia Line was actually headlining, and it was one of the biggest parties I think I've ever played in my life. It was incredible. It was awesome.
Do you enjoy the college football circuit of towns if you're going to play in? Have you played the college bars? Have you played the venues in college towns? Is it a different vibe with that?
It is, man. You got those college towns, and there's just that love. What I love about college football and college sports in general is that pride. You know what I mean? It's that it's that union. It's our team. Win or lose, we're together. And I think when you go to those college towns, you play those college bars, they bring that energy to those bars and to that. It's their, they have pride in the fact that you're coming to their town and you're playing that show. And so it's a different energy altogether.
I looked at Gainesville, and we took Chad there early on. That was one of our first shows.
Oh, yeah. Chad booked the Airbnb.
Look, I mean, Florida is a great program, and it's a really good school. I understand all that. But you're going to have to help me with Gainesville because it's not the best town, right? I've been to some really good college. We were in Athens last week. I know you hate Georgia, but Athens, terrific college
Great
town.
college town.
I love
Oxford,
Georgia.
Mississippi, terrific college town. Knoxville's a city, but it's a good college environment. Gainesville, great program, great school, terrible town.
You just got to know where to hit it. You know what I mean? You just got to know where to go. But I also think that for me, where I'm from is about 2 hours south of there. So all my friends went there to have that college experience, but also be able to get home for mom to do their laundry, on the weekends and have that moment. So it's I think we went to a lot of like house parties and stuff. There isn't a lot of like a big bar scene in Gainesville, but there's a good vibe in this orange and blue down there.
Well, to be fair, we stayed next to the bus depot
That's
when
the
we
problem.
were there,
Yeah,
so
you
that's
get
probably
better
what
That was
our
literally our
first problem.
backyard.
Chad thought it was like a cool, trendy area. Like, oh, the depot. Okay. He's like, oh, it's like the Gulch here in Nashville. Like, it's going to be something that's going to be like really hip and trendy.
I thought
and
of it
they're
from a
gonna
big
be
city
with it.
perspective. Like, oh,
Yeah.
the depot. This is a new area.
we're gonna party in the depot.
It was literally a bus depot. And we were right next door to it, and it was not the best Airbnb ever. But we made it through.
Well, that's
so
all
you're
that
saying
matters.
we got to hit house parties.
You got it's all one thing about Gainesville and UF, it's all about it's the people, it's the energy of that school, man. There's something about being in that swamp, man, And just like any other college, you know, you like I said, you got that pride in the colors, you got that pride in your school. And Gainesville, like you said, it's not an Athens, it's not a Knoxville, but it has its good spots, man.
Michael, your team, the Gators, your NFL team, the Bucks. What is it like watching Tampa Bay sign Tom Brady and watch the greatest of all time quarterback your team? Because there was talk here in Nashville that the Titans may be interested in Brady. Turns out they weren't, but they should have been. I mean, at 44, look at the numbers he's putting up.
I think Tom Brady's like the hot girl at prom. I think everybody wants her at the team. So I don't think anybody doesn't want Tom Brady to be wearing their colors. But you know, I remember A-Train. I remember Warren Sapp and that when that era was going on, and Tampa was just thriving, man. And what Tampa's done, what Tom Brady's brought, the energy, him, Gronkowski, the whole team, man. It was. I knew that it would elevate, and I knew that it would elevate the city, and it's a really cool thing, man. It's cool to see him, what he's brought to the city and what he's brought to the team. It's been a cool thing as a fan to watch, and I just respect him a lot, and just as a player.
Being a Bucs fan, how jealous were you with that boat parade with the Super Bowl trophy where Brady's chucking the Lombardi trophy to another boat? Like, how cool would it be to be a part of that?
I've never been more jealous in my life, honestly. Yeah, I love the fact that I think one of Lombardi's daughters was like, he needs to apologize for this, and I'm like,
yeah, disrespectful.
This man gets paid millions of dollars and is the best in the world of throwing things to that guy who's the best in the world at catching things. Now, if Tom Brady was throwing it to me on the boat, then you should apologize.
The football knocks off of it because you drop it on the boat.
We got divers in the water. Then it's embarrassing. My family doesn't talk to me no more. It's a whole thing.